So the history needs to be put on back in order.
Yes.
Yeah, right now in Cote d'Ivoire, because they find oil, so they have the people fighting against each other. They find diamonds in Liberia, they make the people kill one another for the diamonds.
And could I tell you this again?
Yeah? And you find oil in Nigeria, and BP was putting, whoever here is president of Nigeria, BP was putting them to sit there. And BP was putting the money in Switzerland in the bank for him. He wasn't putting the money in the bank in Switzerland. And so understand what it is we're dealing with.
One main point, hear this point. Anyway, it's a war in Africa is a rich country. It's where the white boy bringing guns for
Somalia,
one set and give a next set so that he could carry out all the gold and all the oil and all the everything. It's no place in Africa that is war, that is not rich. Think about the biggest rich place in Africa, the Congo, war going on there all the time because they're maintaining the war.
Since Lumumba.
They do it in Angola for all the riches, all the diamonds. Yeah, they had a man named 7B taking all a rebel group fighting. Well, he there now, and it's so they keep
disrupt the place and keep the war going on. Send the arms because we not making no arms. No African country makes arms.
Although we have all the minerals that's making arms and ammunition, we don't have an arms factory.
So this is what we have to deal with.
All right.
If we understand, then the questioning may be different. As I said, this is a spiritual quest. Who is Shango? That's the question needs to be asked. Who is Shango and why we should get to know Shango a little better? What is Ifa and why we should get to know Ifa a little better? So that we could understand each other at a different level. So that we could put the message into the pipeline and everybody would get it. But for the time being, if you're going to remain in everybody else's religion, you would never be able to focus on what you have.
What Africa is going through and what needs to be done to correct the problems. What do you think of?
We want to get away from this. What Africa is going through. The people stole all the money 2 years ago, and you talking about only what Africa is going through. Is everybody going through right now in Trinidad? We have CLICO and HCU before some committee. They stole all the money. They create the problem worldwide and capsize the economic system. And about every 20 years, they capsize it. They take out the money and they do what they have to do with it. So it's not what Africa is going. It's what the world is going through. It's what they're focusing you on, and we need to move on from that and start to deal with putting our situation first on the pipeline, prioritize our situation as African people.
I have one point to add to that.
I love
one point to add
my
to
brother
that.
just said.
You see the trillionaires? You see the trillionaires of the world?
We need to clear up the line.
Yeah,
so
okay, let me just make this final point. The trillionaires of the world, money is based on the gold in Africa.
Okay.
How they coming out with Africa, gold and diamond that they building the trillions on the paper.
You could find it. It's there. Go on the internet and look it up. Look for Ifa, look for Orisha, and take it from there. And then when the time comes, you'll find someone who will take you to the next level. It's always like that.
But this is what I'm saying. I am connected somewhat. Because anytime you drop a Ella, anytime you drop a Andre Tanka, anytime you drop a David Rhoda, I am just gravitated with the rhythm.
Okay.
I gravitate to them because of the rhythm.
Okay.
And I know.
It's not just the rhythm, it's the DNA.
Well, I know what it is.
It's millions of years of DNA and being there in your system, Sabers.
It is inside of you being suppressed.
So it needs to be brought out. So it needs to be brought out.
Exactly.
Okay, so Ella is doing her job. Right. Shabazz and Ellsworth and myself, we are doing our job. Right. We need to educate. Gary Cordner is here. He sung Shango years ago. Ken here. Afisha, beautiful story about the elevation of his daughter.
Yeah.
And everybody here for the last 30-something years, no look. Fine. So this is what this is all about. This is about getting... Yes.
Right.
And Afisha grew up to be fine young lady.
Getting to know who you are. Spiritual information that is documented is over 20,000 years old.
You understand? Okay. The thing about it is that we're trying to get reasoning and get people more aware of what's happening around us.
Hey, we have a caller. Hi, good afternoon. 90.1, you're live.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Well, this program is so elite. Some of the things are hearing for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for the comment.
I love you. And that's what we need among us, more listeners.
Here what I need.
Listening is a science.
Here what I need people to do. I need people to go into the bookstore, whether it's African World Books or my partner Carl, who had his bookstore here in San Fernando. And the first book to buy is Goddess Black Woman. Second book, as I say, women's self-empowerment. I'm not going into the traditions. I'm just giving you information. African Genesis by Barashango. Black Man in the Nile by Ben Buchanan. African Origin of Western Civilization. African Origin of Major Western Religions, Ben Buchanan. And then pick up one called Egyptian Yoga.
These are books.
When you go through these books, it's about 6 or 7, and we go and you have read these books, then maybe we can have a discussion. We can have a discussion about where we're going, because it would have clarified some information in your head as regards to your existence, why you on this planet, how long we've been here. In the last 400,000 years, the African woman who created all the beings who live on the planet Earth 400,000 years ago, she set foot on the planet Earth. And as a result, they say mitochondrial DNA says that all of us who live on the planet are at least 50th cousins, and all of us are the child of a woman who lived in South Central Africa about 400,000 years ago. Now they know it, and we must know it too. And we must understand that the rituals and the rites of your ancestors is the only thing that will save you. Nobody and no cross can save you, because you don't understand what that means.
True.
What does it mean? What does they say Calvary? What does it mean? Well, come home to your tradition and you'll find out what it means. It's not difficult. It's not hard. We have a Iwaju system. Some people call it a chakra system, but we want you to take it from our perspective.